There's one guy in maybe India or somewhere that is just 1 9-year-old boy that is using you guys to. So what I'm trying to say is, for information technology, how do you think youth, business owners like this, can leverage it to make sure that their businesses becomes, it's not just, I mentioned it in the morning that I attended an international school that doesn't have a branch outside Osogbo. In Nigeria, we have a lot of international schools. So international nursery and primary school. And the only branch they have here in Osogbo. And before you call something an international company, maybe it's something that crosses the border. So how can youths, business owners, use information technology, social media, to make their businesses an international business, not...
So I'm going to talk from the technological part.
That's what I wanted to do.
Multifaceted. Sorry. No. Mike is always having phobia for me. Not the first time.
Phobia for the
No. This is not the first time. So basically, I'm going to talk from the technological part. Now, ICT has made the world a global village. So everybody is connected together. I have family, friends, even tailors, Osogbo. They have a new design, they post it on the internet, and they still sell to people abroad. Actually order from Nigeria and they pay them in dollars. And the tailors are here in Osogbo. What ICT has done, bring everyone together and connect all these businesses together. So using ICT as a backbone and a framework, with collaboration, the influencers and let me say other business ideas that you can have using the ICT as a framework. You can reach out to multiple people across the continent. So that's why I said let me just talk from the technological side.
Thank you very much. So my last and final question, I'm not sure anybody from the audience has any question. Okay, so I'll take just the two of you, the first two people that raised their hands. First two people that raised their hand. I'll ask my last and final question. Clinton mentioned the other time that a customer on his social media and said, be crying there. That thing can really get to you as a business owner. And Osato mentioned the conversation that she had with a customer outside Nigeria. For you, I will start with you. How do you manage negative response? Now, you work with the governor and it's based on ICT. I remember when the government was doing the teachers' recruitment, we would receive a lot of backlash, maybe due to the back-end issues that the website forced. How do you manage it? Because if someone tells me, I know what I'm going through, and you tell me be crying there, I'll let you look out.
So basically, for backlashes, or me personally, I think they are misinformed, and we try to change the narrative and put it out there. So basically, when you get backlash, only thing you can do to explain and make sure that they understand it. Yes, some will be stubborn about it, and yes, your message will reach others. But another thing I do personally, I don't even bother reading those comments. Once I only read the constructive, because with that you can work on it. Someone is sending a message, you guys are bastard or anything, they are not communicating. Why do you want to waste your time explaining to that? But if someone is saying that, oh, I made a payment twice, I wasn't refunded, then that you have to attend.
Give it to Honorable Banks. A few weeks ago, I saw a conversation you had on Twitter with, I don't want to bring politics into this actually. What's the name of the former governor of Aduna State? Even in politics, you have feedbacks. You receive feedbacks even on behalf of your principals. How do you handle some of these things? Because I saw a conversation that we can handle man to man, and already we are getting its response to your tweet. Actually, I'm talking about it. How do you, as a person, beyond politics, even in your personal business, how do you handle some of these negative? Because in reality, they can get at you. We are all emotional beings. If you want to get real with ourselves, so how do you handle them, please?
For me, communication is a two-way street. That's how social media is, especially when you're handling a public personality. From where I stand, at least working for governor and previously where I was working with the former Senate president, we take feedback very, very, very strongly. And I must commend the people in opposition because their feedback helps us to do better. And I know most of the time it pisses them off. Nobody knows it all. So today, you're complaining about something, and tomorrow, you now see that we are doing it. Like, you are now upset that we are doing what you have just complained about. I mean, I know it gives them a headache, but that's why we're here. But on a more serious note, like as is rightly said, the constructive criticism will take, the abuse, that one to collect. At least it was us that won the election now. So we didn't win to be governor of PDP, it's government of everybody. So it's just to be able to savor what the people really want. Because at the end of the day, two things you don't want when you're in government. You don't want sycophancy, where you don't get the honest, real feedback. And you also don't want to get carried away with those that you can never do right by them, even if you tar the road in front of their house or you give them tractor to go to the farm. Those that won't see anything good won't see anything good at it. But like Imole does, you continue to push, persevere, and deliver, and deliver, and deliver till it chokes, and they will agree. We're with you.
Please help me pass the mic to Osato. I don't want us to be throwing stones at each other, actually, but our brother here is our brother. He is our brother. He is our brother. Yeah, that's what makes the community grow, actually, even though you cannot farm from Igarabi. Osato, how do you handle negative feedbacks, please? I know somebody would have called that your kilishi, I don't even like it. And it want to demoralize you a bit, and you want to be like, eh?
Okay, so when it comes to me as a person, I don't care actually. Maybe just for the business. But personally, when I see like bad comments, feedback, I just look away because the truth is that you don't expect everybody to like you. I mean, once you turn to a person or people pleaser, then there's something wrong with you. So you need to fill your cup up to a point that you are confident in yourself, you're sure of yourself, you know what you're doing, you know what you can offer, you know what you can deliver and bring to the table. Then even when one is saying rubbish on social media, like, you just look away that, like, you don't care. But when it comes to business, of course, we take it very seriously.
Thank you. Clinton, finally with you, that comment, the crying there, how did you handle it? Inside of you,
okay,
it pain you.
I've seen worse. You have no idea. I get personal DMs, emails, courses. Sometimes sales reps, they have to pray before they resume. Is that serious? And to know that you're trying to solve a problem that exists and you're doing it the best way you can, but some people still believe that you are doing it because you want to steal money from them. And I think it's due to PTSD. Sometimes I try to sympathize. I mean, there are solutions, people that have taken money from people before. Like Nigerians have gone through a lot of phases of scams. So sometimes I just think, I'll explain sales rep. They've been through a lot. It's out time. Let's sympathize. They don't understand the process. Like that guy on Twitter now, like I said, I still responded. I wrote an article about this particular issue that it should stop. posted the link to the Medium article I wrote. I should check. There were other users out there, they will even defend you. They will yap the guy. It's usually fun to see when users attack each other. There was a day somebody entered our channel and started blabbing. And then I said, bro, go out and touch the grass. It was fun to see, and that one started attacking him too. But the idea is, you always see users that are friendly. They'll tell you your UX is not user friendly. But trust me, that user that is not friendly, they're just like that, or like that. Make your peace with yourself. Do what you can do. You can't outdo yourself. Network is not available. Your partner is having downtime. You cannot do, prayers cannot bring them back up. All of us will suffer the downtime together until it's back up. You just keep communication. Keep communication. That's it.
You know, one of the, I'll come and take the mic. I have two people that want to ask questions. Before the mic gets to them, I remember about 2 or 3 months ago, the internet downturn that happened in the US that crippled the hair business. People were in airport for 10 hours, and I know there are some customers that would have said, was it last month? July? No, we're in September, so 2 months ago. That's July, yes. Yeah, so the first person at the back there. So, like he mentioned, you just have to understand that you can't satisfy everybody, and there are some things that are beyond your power. You just have to, because you are human too. So please, your question, sir.
All right.
Please,
this question goes
all
to
our
Mr.
panelists. Oh yeah?
Mr. Klitsin. I'm an introvert, and I have passion for business. What strategy can I use in order for me to collaborate, since I'm an introvert, but I have passion for it? That's it. And Mrs. Osato, now I'm ready to collaborate, but I do not have fund. If, for example, I want to be selling iPhone 16, but I do not have the money with me, but I have someone that can supply me the phone. Then maybe I get one and supply to my customer, but the deal with my supplier is that there is no refund. Now that I've supplied my own customer, the customer is not okay with it, and I say, okay, what will happen? And the person I got it from said, no refund or something like that. In that case, what should I do?
So the second person here, so that we can run, please.
Yeah, good afternoon. I would start with this. Yoruba people would say, "Afowowo, omafimo," and this question is about collaboration as well. And the same Yoruba people are the ones that said, "Owo lo ma n boju ore je," right? Now, if you want to collaborate in a business, you want to probably go into partnership with someone, you can say, okay, probably want to solve a problem, but the source is that I want to make money with this thing, right? Now, how do you pick your partners? How do you pick the people you collaborate with? It is like, probably it's a God, like, okay, you feel it in your God that I collaborate with this person. Because it's saddening to hear news about these people, they've been partners for like 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, 5 years, 10 years. But at the end of the day, just part ways, hearing bad news about both sides. So how do you pick, it's an open question actually. How do you pick partners? People you partner with, people you collaborate with. Thank you.
As an introvert, first, as an introvert, what skill are you trying to build? Are you trying to sell something? Let's be the iPhone 16, that's what you want to sell. I want us to be direct so we can have direct answers.
Yeah, like I said, okay, I want to go into tech.
What part of tech?
Okay, like product designer.
And
I want to collaborate with others, but I'm an introvert. I don't know how to really out like that to meet people like that. I don't go for programs like that.
So I think you have an advantage. You're an introvert, which ultimately means that now you have more time to yourself than with others, right? So which means you have more time to learn and build. So you can spend all those time to learn publish your work on Behance, Dribble, and write content about those work on LinkedIn, Twitter. These are the strategies most product designers I know do. They eventually, people will reach out to you, right? So there are two ways. You either attract or you seek. As an introvert, since you are low on energy to socialize, you can work on yourself, put your work out there, post it. I know people that are so introvert, they are so much of an introvert that they will even lock their tweets. They don't want anybody to comment there or to repost. But what's there is be consistent, learn, push out what to learn, what to design. People will reach out. It's just like that. So you have an advantage that you're an introvert. So use that advantage to yourself to develop yourself so much that when you start putting your work so out, you'll be so good to be ignored.
So just add to what Clinton has said, I remember back then in the university, I used to have a terrible low self-esteem. It was really, really bad. And I remember a particular day that I can never forget was when I was speaking. They called me to answer a question, and I stood up. I started. I was stammering all through. And you know now, big boys in class, they are sitting at the back, they are laughing. The babes in class are laughing. I just felt like entering the ground that day. Oh, how did I come out of it? When it struck me, my 400 level, that I was going to probably repeat a whole year. Although I didn't end up repeating, but in my portal, they put repeat 400 level because I did chemical engineering. And that was when the whole thing just came, oh no, I think I need to get out of my shell. I need to meet people. So what I did was to get a community of people that shared the same value like myself. I started speaking to them. I started reading books just like Clinton has said. And all of a sudden, the development started coming little by little by little. So, I mean, people that were once introverts and become extroverts all of a sudden. It just determines the people that you move with and how you actually develop yourself. And maybe when you see that hunger no dey feed introvert. When you're an introvert, how do you feed yourself? Exactly. You have to be an extrovert to even sell your market, sell your business, or sell your brand at the end of the day. Now, answering the second question, I would say, how do you get money for collaboration? Now, do we know that there are some people that it's humility that they feed on? Now, what do I mean by that? There are some people that don't even do businesses. There's a saying that goes that honor is the seed you have to sow before you reap your harvest. There are some people that just honor people. Ah, yes, sir. Ah, yes, ma. Yes, this. And they even get money more than some people that are doing businesses. And that's just the truth. So number one way, humility. It can work for anything, anybody at all levels. I gave the example of a brand that is supplying in Lagos, and just because of integrity and humility, they paid beforehand in 8 figures. Just because of integrity and humility, they paid beforehand, which a supermarket would never, ever do. Now, the second reply I will give to that your question is sensitivity, legal agreements. Or whoever I'm going to partner with, or whoever we partner with at this point in time, there has to be a legal backing to it. We have to sign something. Like I said earlier in the morning, either send a chat to the person, oh, we chatted on this day, we called on this day, and we agreed for this particular amount, and this is what we are doing. Because times change, people change, and seasons change. I will round up with an example that happened to me in 2020, I think just after COVID. There's someone I referred to as a mentor, and I wanted to build a machine at that point in time. He told me 3 million to build that machine. And of course, because the man is my mentor, I looked up to him for business advice and all that. Guess what? After 2, 3, 4, 5 months, I didn't see that money. and I didn't see any machine. Until I involved several other persons and showed them all the charts and all the transactions that went place between us. That was when, I was able to get my money back. So this is Africa, not even just Nigeria. Everything has to be backed up with either a signed document or word of mouth that is, now written in a document form and signed. I don't know if that answered his question.
Yes, for me, as an introvert doing business, social media has become a global village. Embrace social media, even if you have to create an alter ego. It may be you, but using another name that you prefer to go by and selling your business. Sell it to yourself. Just imagine your alter ego is selling to you, not you selling to other people, since you like to just deal with yourself. But embracing digital marketing, not just posting on social media. There are ways, while I was sitting down, I just got an alert on my Google alerts that I set for my own business. Pretty much geotagging, meta tags, making sure people find you. People find you by what you post and how you post these things. And whatever business, you mentioned iPhone 16, if that's the business you want to do YouTube videos about it. You don't have to show your face. Just show the equipment, do voiceover, use that one to practice, and hopefully it won't be Sakpa that will make you decide that you want to show your face and make this money at the end of the day. Thank you.
Well, my own response is right. I think even if you are an introvert, you can find something that fits personality. In the beginning of the likes of Steve Jobs, Bill Gates, didn't really see them out there, but their product was out there. So it's more about your business strategy than your personality as well.
Very much. You get the last point there. It's more about your business more than your, personality, and that will be the wrap for this panel session. I want to say a very big thank you to Honorable Aziz for joining us on this. Oh, his question, the second one. Okay, how do you know who to partner with? How do you know?
I think she touched a part of it. Basically, like my friend and colleague here is always talking about the numbers. Before you go into partnership, you have to push emotion aside. You have to look at the numbers. You will know when it makes sense. If you don't understand it, then you can hire someone that's an expert on it. Then you also have to document and make sure that legal binding.
Your values. Make sure your values. If you are someone that doesn't like someone that is a jai, and you not be getting upset that they are using resources or publicity from the business to chop life, don't go into business with them. The values people hold never changes. So you must put that into perspective before you go into business with anybody.
Any other response? Okay.
So, somebody asked if God was still active, right? They are dating up at the back. Failed because of an internal conflict. That mistake I did replicate when building my name. Right? So there was a trust issue. First thing, you have a partner that will always ask you questions. So what's going to be my issue? After you don't know the legal thing, he's still like not sure. There are people like that too. They are just not, I don't want to say, they will just believe you want to scam them. I mean, he will walk up to me, then he was my CTO. Very brilliant guy, 5.0 best graduate student, so he was my senior, right? And he was the CTO for a start. Did 2 different incorporations, adjusted shares on the board several times just to satisfy this guy. I was like, even his 1% big company shall be successful. 100% of nothing is still nothing. 1% of a big stuff is big stuff for me. You get, but you know, yo, he just zoned off one day, with source code was crazy, right? So how to know that? To know that trust in business written on paper, not in feelings. That I am your brother, you are my friend. We put clauses that we even include our debts. Yeah. You die today, what will happen? It's the truth now. You've never, you will read your own clauses. I'm like, wow, I will die one day. I might die in the business period and stuff. So get a legal game right. Get your lawyer. Always work with a lawyer. Right?
Right. Thank you very much, Clinton. That will be the size of this panel session. I must say a very big thank you to you, Honorable Assis, Honorable Banks, Omishore, Osato, and Clinton. Please, a round of applause for every one of them. Before you go, please, let's take a group picture before you go. Let me invite John D. Afolari. He will come and take up the next event, which is the presentation of certificate to all the participants. But while at that, a quick group picture. Also a presenter, so let me... Massive, you are from the other camp. Come, come. Come, we will welcome you. It's not about like here. There you come. Please welcome him to Idibo Isomolu.
Let's appreciate them, please. That was a very beautiful session. Yeah. Yeah, Zizo, don't go yet, please. Zizo. You want to present a certificate to you, sir? Yes. Another speaker.
Sorry, before I leave this, please, Zizo, please come. Have you guys seen what I was talking about? City Heights.
You're not serious? So, very fair. Okay. So, on behalf of the Inside Osogbo team, we want to appreciate Honorable Aziz Badmos for his outstanding support towards the success of Osogbo Entrepreneurship Chat 3.0. Thank you very much, sir. Yeah, so Osato Omo Semwinke, can we have you, please? So we appreciate you for your outstanding support towards Osogbo Entrepreneurship Chat 3.0. We are grateful. Mr. Muniru Olawole, CA. So on behalf of the team, thank you very much. So, Mr. Clinton Oyelami, we appreciate you, sir. God bless you.
I have waited patiently.
So,
I have vision, though I believe. I know I can count.
So, distinguished guests, panelists, and participants, as we bring Osogbo Entrepreneurship Chat 3.00 to a close, I want to express our heartfelt gratitude to each and every one of us for making this event a resounding success. Today, we've seen the power of collaboration, innovation, and shared knowledge, from the insightful contributions of our panelists to the thought-provoking questions and discussions. It's clear that the entrepreneurial spirit is thriving here in Osogbo. To our esteemed panelists, thank you for sharing your experiences and expertise. Your insights have been invaluable, and we are confident that they will inspire the next wave of creative, bold, and resilient entrepreneurs in our community. We also extend our deep appreciation to our sponsors, Mayana, Limelight, Post Legit, Real Export, Wiz Photography, Gratis Day Chambers, Top D Events, Yoruba Tata, Post Legit, Limelight Luxury, Midday 29th, Mayana, The Palms Academy, Inox Technologies, Jumade Foods, Duromeco, Pristine Global Services, DJ Slim, T Plus, Tamili Concept, El Gazette Food, and a host of other sponsors. We are grateful for your generous support, and we believe that subsequently we do more of collaboration, and our aim of building a sustainable community will be achieved. Lastly, we are grateful to all the participants. Let's appreciate ourselves, please, for staying true to the end and for taking time to engage with us today. This event is a testament to what we can achieve when we come together to learn, grow, and shape the future of entrepreneurship. Also, I would like to state that this chart is part of the celebration marking the 4th anniversary of Inside Osogbo as the leading digital brand in Osun State. Let's appreciate the team for putting this together. So they said, okay, instead of going to club to go and dance every time, let's come together to talk about how to grow in our respective areas. It is when you have money, you go to clubs. So let's appreciate them again for being thoughtful. So we look forward to seeing innovative businesses, and we also look forward to future collaborations emerging from this all today, because we believe together we can keep the entrepreneurial flame burning bright in Osogbo and beyond. Thank you very much. So let's rise as we take the national anthem. DJ, do you have it, or we should sing it? Should we sing it? 1, 2, go. Let's just say the national prayer. O God of creation, direct and noble cause, guide our leaders right, help our youth. O God of creation, direct our noble cause, guide our leaders right, help our youth.